So yesterday, Amy, Toby, Matthew had 3 bowls of cereal. So today in prep, Cheerios, George's toast, Matthew's toast, and Cheerios. For him to put the milk in himself, and that's what he's asked for. And now I've just done it, and he said, I don't want it, I'm going to go up in the train room. So now, there's nobody here. They've gone upstairs, and breakfast is probably done. But I'll leave it here, they might have it when they come back down. But they've got a lack of time now because of school, so if they don't come down in the next half an hour, I'll bin breakfast off.
Is it going now?
Hey!
Meow, meow, meow. Big wow.
You're putting your plate away, you haven't even finished it yet.
Carrot. Carrot.
It looks like it's been toasted.
It has. What have you done with your plate? Mate, you really are messy. Will you be sick eating it like that?
What?
You're a scruff bag. Oh well.
Yeah, I can handle George eating like that, but Matthew can't handle it at all.
Talking to Matthew, you're nearly finished.
Morning.
So what have we been lax with vlogging this week?
Because we've been decorating and decorating and doing tip runs and doing some more decorating.
What's happening today? Let's
Matthew's
give them an update.
diagnosis meeting date today. I'm really nervous.
So we've got to drop them off to school, and then we got it about 11 o'clock roughly.
You might have to do school runs today though, because I've got to redo my makeup because it's gone all funny.
Okay. Why are you nervous about the meeting? Just tell people why you're nervous, because people might say, well, why are you worried if he gets one or doesn't get one? We've had a few issues with school, not major, but...
No, a few issues with school, calling Matthew's behaviour nonsense
Can I
and
have?
just not
Can I have?
behaving towards him the way that I thought they would, so that's a bit difficult.
Okay. What do you want? What do you want? Pineapple!
Yeah!
What have you been doing here? Making a track?
Can I have a pineapple?
Show us the track.
Matthew, do you want pineapple juice?
Pineapple juice.
Do you want pineapple juice?
Mummy gonna get you pineapple juice.
About dinosaur juice.
Dinosaur juice?
Yeah!
Alright, well Mummy might have some. What are you doing, George?
I want dinosaur juice.
George? Hello? Yeah, so basically, we've had a busy week decorating. Today's a diagnosis meeting for Matthew at the CDC. George already has a diagnosis, so it's just about getting that done so that then if need be we can get an EHCP in place, getting him a bit more support in school because he's in the mainstream school. And we'll just have to take it from what they say this afternoon. We don't know yet what's going to happen. we have got a transition meeting on how Matthews went into school. So there's no need to be nervous.
We'll see.
And look, this is George. He's very keen to get to school. But the issue we're having, George, the issue we're having is when we get him up there and he has a quarter of an hour wait from dropping Matthew in before he goes in. Hello. And this wasn't messy last night when we went to bed. This is just them in the morning. Matthew, what have you got then?
I don't want to go there.
Oh, let's see what you're eating for breakfast.
He has had breakfast, I need to clarify.
I'm eating donuts.
You're eating a donut? Well, you may as well have it now because it'll be dry by tonight. What did he have for breakfast? Did he have breakfast? I'm really
He's
joking.
left some of it on the side, he had Cheerios.
He had Cheerios today. But he asked for these pack of chocolate donuts the other day and they were like £4 for £1. And he eats all the outside and leaves the inside.
He loves the donut.
He loves the donut.
He's
Like
sucker
us.
for a donut.
Like us. But George is very keen to get to school. As you can see, once he's changed, he knows he's going to school and he just wants to get his shoes on and get going. But obviously, he doesn't start until 9:15. Hello?
Georgie.
Has George had his toast?
Yeah.
And he also needs to go toilet. I don't know if you can see him now. He keeps grabbing his front because he needs to go for number 2. So that's not ideal, but he has had some medicine, so hopefully he goes. So we'll do an update when we get back this afternoon after the meeting before we pick them up from school, and hopefully, fingers crossed.
If he doesn't get a diagnosis and I'm crying my eyes out, it'll just be you being with
Maybe, but they did say to us if it comes to the case where he didn't get a diagnosis, the child psychologists at the CDC said that it would be more a case of not having enough evidence, not saying that he's not autistic. So we don't think he'll get a diagnosis of PDA because they don't diagnose that in Plymouth in the UK. They will just give him an ASD diagnosis if they give him one. So we'll update that this afternoon and we'll let you know how we get on. Hello.
Oh my days.
So the meeting's over. The meeting Amy's been stressed about. And we have officially autistic twins. Not that we didn't doubt it in the first place, but we've had his Matthew's clinical case review, and we had his old nursery teacher there, his new school teacher there.
His old nursery teacher, who did say that nursery's very quiet now.
Which we thought might be the case. So he has his diagnosis, as we thought. It won't probably include a PDA in it, it'll just be an ASD diagnosis. And just to clarify why we wanted to get that done, why don't you tell people why? We have mentioned it before.
Why what?
Why you wanted him to get the diagnosis, why people would say, why are you keen for him to get a diagnosis? He's already in school and stuff.
Just because it'll help him with... It'll help get any additional support he needs and stuff.
One thing we didn't mention before, which they've picked up on, mainly the speech and language woman, was, what did she say? About referring him to speech and language.
Yeah.
Because although he is talking, and it's a lot of talking, it's learnt, what did she say, learnt?
Yeah, learnt. That's it, it's just learnt.
It's a lot of just repetitive learnt stuff, what he's learnt, rather than him thinking about something and saying it.
So the biggest thing I'm pleased with is that the teacher in Matthew's school who said his behaviour is nonsense can now kiss my ass. And you will leave that bit in. Okay.
Basically, it's just what we were worried about, what Amy was mainly worried about is last week when we had a few issues with Matthew. She said, I won't take his nonsense. And although she probably didn't mean it in a negative way, we were Amy was very keen to highlight to her that his behaviour isn't nonsense, and it's because of his autism. Obviously, we couldn't say that last week because we didn't have a diagnosis of autism. Now we do, and he does have an official diagnosis. We can say, and his teacher that went today was really good, and I think he's on board. He understands it, and I think that would help him for the future going forward, understanding that Matthew's issues and difficulties are not just him being naughty or being nonsense.
Yeah, so they've given the teacher a whole copy of the report, and yeah, so it's all good.
So hopefully they'll be able to review that, they'll be able to look at that, and then going forward regarding the EHCP, we might possibly need one in the future, but at the moment the plan is to keep him as he is. We've got an appointment next Tuesday with his school regarding his...
Well, because he's just started, he doesn't get a parents' evening, so this
Yeah.
is basically the early start equivalent.
It's a transition into school meeting,
Yeah.
basically. So we can bring up. We've got a few ideas already about writing a book log like he's always had in nursery about what he's done for the day, any issues they've had with him. So that because there isn't always time for them at the school gate to tell us he's had a good day or he hasn't. So that's one thing that I want done, so that Amy can look through the book at the end of the day when she picks him up when he's running around waiting for George and go, oh, he's done soft play today, or he's been learning about numbers, or whatever it is. We want that done. And there's various other little bits we need to think about this week before Tuesday, just to bring up stuff, but how we deal with Matthew, what might help them get him to engage with the rest of the class in his mainstream school. So I think we've made the right decision with the school. I think the school will be able to handle him and his issues. I think it may become a bit more complex as it gets into more learning stuff further on, but
then we can do the EHCP and stuff.
So that can be done at any time. So if it comes to it in a year's time that he's struggling because academically it's getting more harder, we would then look at putting an EHCP into place, and pushing that and getting him more one-to-one support. But at the moment, it's mostly play-based in the, do they call it not nursery stage? What do they say? Reception stage. It's still very play-based. So it's getting him into the routine of going in every day, engaging with the other children and the other teachers, and working from there.
So yeah, all good.
So 2 autistic children diagnosed now on the spectrum, so that's an official diagnosis.
I don't want a Dyson for Christmas anymore, I want a straitjacket.
Or we're just going to get 4 pairs of ear defenders so that we can all sit here wearing them.
Yeah.
And blank out the noise.
We can just drown each other out.
So we're going to pick them up in a bit because the day's dragging on already now. We're nearly going to be picking them up soon. I don't know what time it is.
It's 25 to 2. 25
to 2, so we've got about an hour before we'll have to leave to get them. So we've got an hour to just chill out. It's really nice weather, so we'll probably get them back. And I'll get a bit of video on them to close up the vlog for today, ask them how they got on at school. And that's it for today. I'm sorry it's not been a lot of vlogs in the last 2 weeks nearly, but we've had a lot on in the house just decorating, so...
But we will keep it up again, won't we? We'll keep it going.
We want to try to get 2 or 3 vlogs in a week if we can. It depends on my work. At the minute I'm off work this week and next week, so we'll get a few vlogs done. When I'm back to work, sometimes it's a little bit more tricky, but it's getting Amy used to working this camera. And then me having the time in the evening to edit it, because Amy doesn't know or want to know how to edit it.
Maybe it'll just be a case of seeing more of my ugly mug rather than yours when you're back to work.
That's what she needs to vlog, but it's difficult to vlog when you're on your own with them because you're trying to get them ready. You don't have a lot of time. But we will try to get the 3 vlogs in a week if we can, 2 at the minimum if we can, and we'll just follow the page, follow the YouTube channel. A lot of the Facebook clips are little clips that we try to add on, which are a bit easier to get sometimes because it's easier to grab the phone quickly if something's happening than it is to go and get the camera.
Anyway, stop talking.
So we're going to rest for an hour before we go and pick them up. So we'll catch you when we pick them up.
I need to put my glasses back on. I took them off because there was a glare.
Okay. It's not too... Oh yeah, there is a glare, look, the green outside. So we'll see you in a bit. Hello, George. Hello.
Yeah, we're joking.
What are you showing us? To Andy. What are you doing? Good day at school? Yeah? Good day at school. Okay. What have you been doing today?
At school.
What did you do?
I say hurt my eye.
You're right. Show us your headphones. Show us. Is that for when George makes lots of noise?
Yeah.
Yeah. Turn it. There, like that. Let's have a look. Is that nice?
Yeah.
Well done. Just for when George makes too much noise, is it?
Yeah.
So did you have a good day at school?
Yeah.
What did you do today?
I'm Maggie's Liam. Look.
What did you do at school?
I really want this.
So school tomorrow, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay. What you watching?
That one.
What is it?
Buddy.
Birds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Buds.
Birds.
It's a buds.
So you had a good day at school?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did you eat any lunch?
Yeah.
What did you eat for lunch?
It's tunnel.
What did you eat for lunch?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? So you had a good day at school? Matthew,
What?
you had a good day at school?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have some chicken for your dinner?
Yes.
Okay. Good boy. Right, George?
Hose.
Hello?
This.
There you go. Mr. Tumbo.
Well done, Kevin.
George, Mr. Tumbo is funny.
It was the house. Why is you in the house? There.
Or can you see the octopus here? When you see it, wave or cheer.
You're watching that octopus episode again, aren't you? The octopus. The octopus.
Octopus.
That's right.
Where should we look for an octopus? Let's look over there.
That's right.
Where's the octopus? Can you see the octopus here? Or can you see
So,
the octopus
we just got to sort the dinner out and put them to bed.
I feel a bit deflated.
You feel deflated? Why do you feel deflated? Why do you feel deflated?
I don't know, I think it's the reality of having autistic twins.
But that's what you suspected and thought anyway.
Yeah, I know. But it's the reality of it, isn't it?
Well, we said, even with George's diagnosis, that it's like we have to accept a certain way of life, the way it's going to be, which is still new. And then, well, considering we've only just had his diagnosis today for Matthew, I'm sure people can see that it's a lot more obvious to see on a camera when you look at a video of George. He's autistic than Matthew, but you know, some people may even question, say, "Oh, he's not autistic," but we know that he is. He's got a diagnosis, and that's just about finding the best way for both of them to communicate and live as normal, a happier life as possible, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, and we've got them at least in the right schools. I think that's an important thing. I think the main thing.
Yeah.
Even with Matthew, we know that we've got him in the right place for now. If that changes, we'll look at it in the future, won't we?
Mm-hmm.
But for now, we are winning on autism. If you can win on autism, that is. But we're certainly not defeated by autism like some people probably feel like it's times, even when we felt like that. So, this is our life and this is what we're trying to capture. To show people what it's like. So, we can't be doing too bad. They're healthy, they're growing, they're both developing in their own time. Aren't you, Math?
Yeah.
What are you doing now?
I'm going to go and play train.
You're going to go and play trains?
Yeah.
Well, your trains are there.
Oh.
Your train track's there.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he was going to be sick then.
But, anyway. So George is there on his tablet. Matthew's there on his tablet. And Mummy is there. Let me zoom you out. I'm zoomed right into you.
Shame.
And Mummy's on her phone.
Doing some retail therapy.
When aren't you? Anyway.
I deserve it. I'm a mum to autistic twins, right? I'm entitled to treat myself.
Anyway, I'm going to end the vlog here because we've got like dinner and bedtime and that's it. So, a successful day and all, a bit of reality hits us,
Yeah.
but we know we're heading in the right direction. Aren't we, George? Okay, Matthew, you going to say bye?
Bye.
Say see you next time.
See you next time.
See you later, camera.
See you later, camera. Hero Thomas.
It's Hero Thomas.
That's Hero Thomas.
Alright, let's say bye to George. Say bye.
Amis.
George,
Hey, Dick.
say bye.
Bye.
Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
Hello.
Hello. Say bye-bye. Goodbye. Goodbye.